All right, let's go. All right, what's going on, everybody? My name is Greg Brown, founder of Evolution TV, and today I want to give you guys one of the most massive mistakes I've ever made, or especially early on in business. And so the title of this video is Too Good to Be True. All right, so before we get this started, if this video, if this channel, if anything that I've ever said has brought some value to you, share this video with somebody, like it, subscribe, do all the YouTube-y stuff. Yes, it will help the channel grow, but guys, we talk about on this channel a lot the win-win mentality, the abundance. Like, you think about it, if someone watches this, they become a subscriber, that helps the channel grow. But guess what? If it was something that helped them, it helps them grow too. Both grow. If it's not both, I don't want it, right? So with that being said, guys, today I want to give you guys a perspective of a mistake that I made very early on in business, okay? If you're someone who's thinking about getting in business, you own a business, you're thinking about being an entrepreneur, you're trying to start something small, whatever the case may be, 100% chance you're either dealing with this right now or you've dealt with it in the past, and it is scale, it's leverage, it's overwhelm. It's the fact that everything's on my shoulders. I gotta do it all. I gotta be Superman and Batman and Robin all at the same time, right? Like that was my challenge, right? As a videographer, I had to go to the site, I had to shoot the video, I had to go home, I had to edit the video, and then from there I had to upload the video, render it, and then from there I had to post it, but I would post it on multiple platforms, so I had to post it. It's a lot, right? And so if you're watching this video, the mistake that you could possibly be making right now, this is different than my mistake. I'm gonna get to my mistake, but a mistake that you could possibly be making right now is that you haven't focused on scale, right? It's just you. Right, you got to do everything. You got to make the T-shirt, right? You got a lawn service. You drive the truck. You show up. You cut the grass. You get the gas. You get right. You're a barber, right? So you got to do everything, right? It's all on your shoulders, right? Right. If you look up the definition, I have it here. The definition of a company, right? If you look up the definition of a company, it says the fact or condition of being with another or others. The fact or condition of being with another or others, okay? And then it says for this one, like, especially in a way that provides friendship or enjoyment, right? So like, I have company, right? Like, I need company, right? But if we look at it in a business sense, what is a company? It says the fact or condition of being with another or others in the marketplace, right? With the, especially in the way of solving problems and getting paid to do so, right? Like, that's the idea, is that if you're by yourself, you can't necessarily be considered a company. Right, because a company is a group of people going after the same vision together, right? It's not solo, okay? And so here was my challenge. I figured that out very early on because there's a lot of things that I just am not good at, that I just can't do, right? They say if your vision only includes you, it's not big enough, right? And so my challenge was like, man, here's where I went wrong, okay? When you're looking at building a company, when you're looking at building something that's going to impact a lot of people, it can be hard to find like-minded people that are also in alignment with the same vision, right? Like Steve Jobs without Steve Wozniak is nothing. Steve Wozniak without Steve Jobs is nothing. Does that make sense? And so what can happen is that if you understand that, you can overcorrect, right? Because I went from not thinking I needed anybody, I'm on my own, I got this, to, man, I need people to help me with this. So then it became, let me tell everybody why what we do is so great, right? Let me tell everybody why what we do can change their life so much, right? This would be an equivalent of this would be Steve Jobs with Apple going around everybody. And of course, what's the idea? You got to you're trying to sell the vision. You're like, hey, this is where we're going. If you ever saw McDonald's, the founder, he's like trying to tell people, hey, this is what we're doing. And he's trying to find partners, trying to find people that want to help them build the vision. That's how any company's built. The challenge is, what I did was I got so obsessed with like, man, I need other people to see what we're doing. I need them to, guys, I work in the financial services industry, y'all. Like, we got people making freaking $20,000 a month. Like, you got dudes, Amazon Web Services, making 6 figures, make 6 figures part-time in this industry. You got a guy that's a doctor of nuclear medicine making $200K part-time, okay? Now, this is not to tell you, oh, this is so great, that's fine. But I used to be one to share that with so many people, and what I didn't understand was that most people would think it's too good to be true. The challenge is this: when you see something that's like, it's a paradigm shift for you, you fail to understand that other people haven't gone through the same paradigm shift. If you ever read the book called The Giver, it's this idea like this guy, the whole world sees in black and white, and then he starts seeing in color, and he's like, what's going on? And so the whole movie, he's trying to show other people, like, you can see in color too, right? Here's the challenge. If you've only seen in black and white, and you start seeing in color, how the freaking heck do you expect to explain that to somebody who's only seen in black and white and still looks sane in the process? It's almost impossible, right? And so I didn't understand that, because here's how I grew up, right? IT degree, marketing degree, playing basketball, Division I, overseas, all that stuff. There are two main ways that money is made. It's either trading your time for money or your value for money, right? So I would go to, my idea was when I work somewhere, I get paid a certain amount per hour. Per hour. I get paid per hour. So if I get paid per hour, then I know that it's impossible for me to get paid more than the time I put into something. Does that make sense? Here's the issue with that. If you were to invite a plumber to your house because it's flooding, like yesterday, it was raining crazy here in Maryland. I'll put a picture on there. My mom sent me a picture. She's like, it's flooding there's a river in our backyard, right? Shout out to you, Mom. So she sent it to me, cool. If you were to invite a plumber to your house and say, hey man, look, the plumbing's messed up, it's flooding in my basement. They come over, they're there for 3 hours. They're like, man, we can't find, look, we don't know what's going on, man. Like, you're good, we can't fix it. They leave, let's just say, right? So you invite out another plumber, same thing. Another plumber, same thing. You invite out 10 plumbers, no one can solve the problem, right? Now you invite out the 11th plumber. This guy comes in, takes him 3 minutes to identify the issue, boom, solves the problem. Here's the question. Do you pay that guy the same amount that you would have paid the other guys for their 3, 4, 5 hours of work? Yes. You pay the guy. Why? Not because you're not going to say, well, I ain't going to pay you as much, bro. It only took you 3 minutes to do that. No, you're going to say, bro, I'm going to pay you because you just solved the problem that these other freaking 10 people could not solve. That right there, that understanding that concept, that the guy who fixed the plumbing in 3 minutes still made $200, $300, $400, whatever case it be, still made that amount of money, and it only took him 3 minutes? What are you talking about? Because he solved a problem. And so what I didn't realize is that most people don't understand that concept yet, and that's okay. I didn't. Well, I remember I got introduced to the world of finance, financial service. I'm seeing people making, I see someone make $30,000 in a month. What do you think I'm thinking? Oh, it's a scam, bro. No, bro, come on. Come on, bro. He's making the same amount of money in 1 month that somebody else out here is making in a year. Yeah, right. Nah. No. Only reason, it's not because I'm a bad person. It's not because I'm not a hard worker. It's not because I don't have a vision to make, to change my life. It's not because of any of that. It's because I was never taught to look at things from a different lens. The perspective that I had was only what I knew. So once I started realizing, okay, it's not about just the time that I'm there. It's like if I can solve a problem. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I guess I can see, because if you saw, that's why I could sell a house and make all this boom because I solved the problem. Okay, cool, that's why. And then you start to see, oh man, there's so many things that I can do to build wealth, to become financially free, because I just have to identify a problem that the world needs that most people can't solve. Be the 11th person in the life for somebody else, and you're going to realize your life is going to become much more free, because the wealthiest people in the world find a way to solve problems for others, and their problems get taken care of in the process. So with that being said, guys, again, I hope this video brought some value to you. My biggest failure or mistake was not recognizing the perspective of people that I was speaking to, okay? And so I hope this brings some value to you, whether it be to tell you as a new entrepreneur or as an seasoned entrepreneur who hasn't scaled yet, the skill set of building a team is going to be very instrumental in building your organization. And for those that understand that, but just don't understand why people don't see your vision, it's because you may not see theirs either. You guys take care.